A young man from Sydney's west has sustained a large injury to his knee. Surgery loomed in as the only option. Luke Pender has more on the story.
James Herridge, a youth from Emu Plains, fell and injured his leg in what was a routine jog. Upon visiting the doctor, he said,
Well, he spoke mostly in medical terms, but he said that basically my kneecap is dislocated and the main ligament to it is torn.
Searching for answers, Andrew and his family spoke to doctors and medical staff, but received no guarantees. Then, something extraordinary happened upon visiting the Servants of Jesus community in Seven Hills.
A man came over, started praying for it. He asked me what was wrong. I told him it was my knee, and he started praying. And almost right away, I felt something different in my knee. Like I could stand on it properly, I could put weight on it, and I could move it around better. Like just something happened in my knee. I can't explain it, but I could do things that I couldn't do before.
As you could imagine, this news came as quite a shock to Andrew and his doctor. Upon visiting his practitioner again, he said,
Not long after the incident, I went to the doctors and he was looking at my knee and he told me that it's a very high chance that I'm going to need surgery, which I didn't like at all. And then the most recent time I went to see him, he said that it's looking like surgery won't even be a possibility. And that I was a bit confused at, because he's saying one time I might need surgery and then the next I won't. Personally, I believe that that's a healing that I experienced not long ago, and I believe it's true.
According to government statistics, the state spends over $140 billion a year on healthcare. This adds up to close to $6,000 per person, which is a lot more than many people pay in their total tax every year. With the new budget recently being announced, it seems healthcare is again the top of everybody's agenda. With various parties arguing how we should divide up the money, it seems the only way we could all be happy is if we had more money or the total cost was less. Our government has been proven right in its stance to spend money researching new methods and procedures. We are proud as a people to say that we are doing everything we can to better the health of the nation. But is it possible that we have not crossed every T and dotted every I? Lynn Hart, a staff member at the Servants of Jesus, where Andrew received his healing, spoke with me further about this. Upon being asked if this was the only time an instant healing occurred, she replied,
And there was an elderly lady and she'd had a limp for a long time. I don't know how long, but she stood up and the preacher noticed that one of her legs was shorter than the other. So he sat her in the seat and put her legs up. And as he prayed over them, we could actually see her leg growing. It was only a matter of a couple of centimetres, but it was amazing. I mean, you don't expect to actually see that. A lot of healings are internal, but we could actually see her leg growing. It was really amazing.
Reviewing the evidence, it raises the question, could these two methods of healthcare work side by side?
I actually had a visit to a doctor once when I had a pain in my stomach that I'd had for quite some time, and he prayed for me to start with, and then I felt almost instantaneously healed, and it ended up that he didn't have to write me a script for any medication. So I think that a combination of prayer and conventional medicine for Christian doctors is the way to go.
You might think I'm a religious nut job, but something supernatural has definitely happened in my knee, and it's just, wow, I can't help believing that it's true.
Whether this becomes a viable option for healthcare in the future, only time will tell. But one thing's for certain, we have one very happy man. Luke Pender, reporting for UWS News.